Tim Montgomery, the political blogger and presenter on GB News, took aim at the BBC for what he described as a form of fake news being delivered on its political shows. The columnist disagreed with former Newsnight host Emily Maitlis' speech, where she stated there were negative impacts of Brexit not reported correctly by the network. GB News host Tim Montgomery used his platform on Speaker's Corner to criticise the BBC's approach to reporting on Brexit. Delivering a passionate monologue to the camera, the columnist criticised an imbalance he felt occurred when live debates about leaving the European Union were broadcast. He referred to the speech from journalist Emily Maitlis, who also felt the BBC didn't get their coverage of the referendum right, but for very contrasting reasons. The former Newsnight presenter explained how the Beeb would struggle to find economic experts who believed Brexit was a good idea, which she felt meant the imbalance was actually in favour of the Leave vote. In the monologue on GB News, Tim declared his surprise at the speech and stated why he felt the imbalance in reporting was actually the opposite way round. Tim declared, "Fake news takes many forms and news is fake, still fake if it gives consistently lopsided accounts of the world in which we live in." He continued, "And in my eyes, the BBC is guilty of that." Tim even offered to debate Emily in any forum, to thrash out their views on the BBC's Brexit coverage. He gave examples where he felt the corporation had been unfair in its reporting of certain issues. Tim added, "Why, when Liz Truss makes a joke about the French president, it's a sign of British politicians' immaturity. But, zut alors, when Macron attacks Britain, it is a sign of British politicians' immaturity." At Broadcasting House, Britain never gets the benefit of the doubt, but Brussels and Paris invariably do. In her speech at the Edinburgh TV Festival, Emily discussed the reasons for her departure from the BBC and attacked its decisions with regard to issues which she felt were impacted because of Brexit. She explained, "This summer, we've watched the havoc at Dover Customs meet with a wall of silence around Brexit." Her speech continued, "Many broadcasters fear discussing the obvious economic cause of major change in this country in case they get labelled pessimistic, anti-populist, or worse still, as unpatriotic. And yet every day that we sidestep these issues with glaring omissions feels like a conspiracy against the British people. We are pushing the public further away." In Tim's speech on GB News, he gave his own suggestion to the corporation for what he felt would improve their impartiality. "Until the BBC pursues real diversity, diverse diversity if you like, it will be a public service broadcaster that only services some of the public." The political commentator also gave a stark warning to Beeb bosses to conclude his Speaker's Corner address. "The BBC can choose to change, or more and more people will choose to switch off." Speaker's Corner airs on GB News at various times every week.